Hey guys, welcome again to my crib and my little home gym right here. As a normal triathlete, or as most triathletes, we constantly have really tight hips, mostly because our power muscles, both on the bike and on the run, are pretty much the gluteus, both the maximum and the medium gluteus, and that just creates tightness all over because these big muscles are tight. They start to pull both the quads and the hamstrings, and we're just constantly fighting the imbalance and tilting of pelvis from just constant strain and endurance training. So while the gluteus maximus is a muscle that we actually do quite stretch. I mean, most of the pigeon pose and the movement where you just pretty much just pull your leg to the outside. These are all for the gluteus medius or maximus. And so one of the most neglected muscle in our hip is actually our gluteus medium. And the gluteus medium is not an easy muscle to stretch unless you're aware that it needs to be stretched. So today I'm gonna use my foam roller, and while we've all seen the piriformis roll, where we just kind of bend the leg and roll it, or just the normal quad roll, the gluteus medium is not easy to foam roll with a normal foam roller unless you do this little trick that I'm gonna teach you. So when you just sit on your foam roller and kind of rotate your body to the left a little bit, okay? Stretch your legs and roll. So you should feel after a little bit, you should feel some discomfort on the area of the gluteus medius, just because this is the way you really target it with the foam roller, okay? You do it a couple of seconds and then rotate, and then you go back again to the initial first one. This is a good stretch or kind of a way to release it after a big ride or a really hard run. I pretty much do it before the runs and after the runs, just because before the runs, if I sit down on my computer or on the couch, I get all the area in the hips really tight. So I'll use this quite often to stretch it out. But the other exercise that I want to show you is using one of these little balls. This is a lacrosse ball. It's very small and it doesn't give out a lot, so it's not like a tennis ball. It's probably closer to a baseball, but it's definitely just a lacrosse ball. And if you're gonna buy one just for this purpose, just get a lacrosse ball. They're quite cheap. They're sold by $9 a pair on Amazon. So these are quite easy to find. So I'm gonna post here where the gluteus medius is located. So the gluteus medius, while the big glute muscle is the gluteus maximus, the medius is right under the pelvis. Okay, so it will help stabilize the pelvis, but if it's too tight, it starts to pull the pelvis out of place, and that can create lower back issues, quad issues. I recently have a quad issue related to the gluteus medius that was reflecting on my knee. So as you can see, everything is pretty much connected. So once you know where the gluteus medius is, you kind of locate it and you pretty much try to put the ball on it, lay on the side over the ball, and you try to place the ball right under where the gluteus medius is, and you try to find a spot that's painful. when you roll on the ball, or when you roll over this ball with your gluteus medius, it should not be painful. If it is painful, it's because it's tight. So just try to find the place where you feel, there you go, where you feel some pain, and then stay there. And you stay there and you tolerate that pain, just like a normal workout. You just tolerate that pain until it goes away. And if you want to lay down a little bit, you can lay down a little bit. Then once it mellows down the pain, you pull your knee up and you try to lift it and down again. Lift it and down. Okay, this exercise, although it's quite painful, especially in my case, just because I constantly have the gluteus medius very tight, it's very efficient to release the gluteus medius. And it's a good exercise to do right before every run and bike, and also afterwards. I would, because the lacrosse ball is so useful and I'll use it quite often, this is a good investment to make, and I'll show a few more videos where I'll describe how to use the lacrosse ball, also for shoulder, mostly for trigger points in the shoulders. So don't forget to stay tuned and subscribe to my channel. And thank you for watching. I hope this really helps you on your next run or bike. Thanks.